So this is a reminder video for S for Storm, because it's mainly a rote piece. In other words, you don't have to be able to read it all to play it. So we're going to use ways of remembering how to play it that are slightly different, which we will have gone over, hopefully, before you watch this video. So I'm going to play it for you first. Middle C is here, by the way, so which is why you can only see the lower end of the piano, is because it's played right down here with both hands playing in the bass clef, which you'll be able to see on the music. So here's how it goes. So it's quite, you know, it's really atmospheric, and what we're looking for is create that story. So I'll show you the left hand first. So the left, when you look at the music, you know, you can watch this video and look at the music at the same time. The left hand plays before the right hand in every bar. Okay, you don't actually do stuff at the same time. You play the left hand, then the right hand comes in each time, and the left hand just plays the note and stays there. I'm going to learn the left hand by literally saying the letter names that we're playing. So the left hand is actually one octave lower than it is written, so we start down on this C. Now you can write the letter names down under the notes if you want to. And there's a pattern as well, which hopefully we will have drawn in. There's like a 4-bar kind of repeating thing going on. So here's the left hand. C, C, F, G, C, C, F, G, C. Then we go black, black, white, which is G, C, black, black, white, G, C, C again, low C with pinky. Okay, so the 2 black notes there have got B flat stepping down to A flat. You don't need to know that. If you just say white, black, black, white, that's fine. And your hand stays in that 5-finger position. So you might want to warm up by just doing that up and down a few times. So the right hand, you're starting here on the C below middle C with your thumb. So both thumbs are on C. That's a nice position that, you know, to help you remember it again. So the right hand, we've got 4 different little kind of patterns that we're going to remember. So the first one is the step pattern. I'm going to, actually the first thing I'll show you, your 5 notes. So the hand stays over the 5 notes here. C, D, E flat, F, G. Again, you can just remember that that black note is under finger 3. We've got the flat symbol in the music. You don't have to know that it's E flat. So just play that up and down a few times. And it stays there. There's only 1 bar where you have to move, and that we'll explain that later. So the first motif is this, what we're going to call the step pattern. All right, and this just steps up and down like this. Starts on the C, step up, step up, step down, step down. Okay, that's it. That's the step pattern. Okay. Then we have the step pattern, but starting on D. So we're going to call it the D step pattern. So we do the same thing, but you start on finger 2 on the D. D, step up, step up, step down, step down. All right. So I'll put those first two little pieces together and show you how the first 8 bars goes in the right hand. So we play the step pattern, step again, step again, the D step, back to the normal step, normal one again, then the D step. Okay, so we're kind of fitting it together, and we can use color coding if you want to, call the C step pattern, color that in red, D step pattern, color it in blue, whatever, something like that. So whatever way you can learn it. So that's the first 2 patterns. We've only got 2 more little patterns to go. There's a skip pattern, so hopefully we'll be able to work out what that might be before I even play it. So skip pattern, start on C, skip up, skip up, skip down, skip down. All right. We can see that on bar 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. And then again, you can see it on bars 13, 14, 17 and 18. So that's 3 out of 4. The only other pattern then we have to learn is the weird skip pattern. Just going to call it the weird skip pattern, because it sounds a bit weird, and you have to move your hand position. It's the only time you have to move your hand position. So here's the normal skip pattern, the C skip pattern. So the weird skip pattern, you just move your hand down 1. So you move your thumb down 1, and this time you're all on white notes skipping. Okay, and you can hear it's a bit of a weird sound. If you play them all together, all right. So that's the only time, bar 16, you move to the weird skip pattern, then you're going to come back to the C skip pattern. The last 2 bars, you play the C skip pattern twice, and then you just hold that C at the end. And you hold it like that. That's the last bar. So there's another little, you see there's a little kind of 7, looks like a funny kind of 7 shape in the right hand. So musicians, you'll know. If you're not, it doesn't matter, we can look at that. That's the rest in the right hand. In other words, that's when the left hand plays just before the right hand each time. So then we have to put this together. So basically left hand, you'll need to learn, you have to learn the left hand, but learn it by this reading the letter names out, and also you can see that it plays, it's got a pattern. So we do C, C, F, G 2 times. Then we do the stepping down pattern, white, black, black, white. We do that twice, white, black, black, white. And then the ending, C, C, low C. Actually, I realised I just played that left hand an octave too high, because you should be down here. Remember, the right hand's here. So I'm going to put it together slowly, and hopefully you'll see how to put it together, okay? And I'll read out whichever of the right hand patterns I'm doing, okay? I can't read everything out, won't read the left hand as well, but I will read the right hand part out. So, what you could do if you're practicing at home, you could get somebody else to play the left hand, because you'll figure that out with the letter names. If you want to write them down underneath, that's fine. C, C, F, G, or you can use the finger numbers. The left hand 1, 1, 4, 1, 1, 5, 4. So you could do that, and then so one person could play that left hand, and the other one plays the right hand. Okay, so this is it slowly. So we start with the step pattern. Step pattern. pattern again, step pattern again. The D step pattern, C step pattern, the C step pattern, C step pattern again. Now the D step pattern. Now we go to the skip pattern. The skip pattern again, and then the step pattern, then the D step pattern, then the skip pattern again, step pattern, the weird skip pattern, back to the normal C skip pattern. One more time. Hold that right hand down, low C. Okay, so I'm going to leave it with you. Good luck.